Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
He's tackled at the
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Made at the 38.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
He's brought down at the
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Davante Adams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. makes it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action. Mayfield looking deep for Adams. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Chiefs 3.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively. Pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That is caught inside the 5.
That's good.
That's good for 28 yards.
First and goal. And
Mayfield on play action. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 3 yards out. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chiefs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, makes it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On second down, here's Barkley. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 30 yards.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Devontae Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. He's got it, and it's a 27-10 score now.
The score, Browns 27, Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
16-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for it. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, Mayfield steps away to his left. And he's got a man here, complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 49-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
49-yard line.
Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Browns add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Browns 34. Chiefs 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 46-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Final play of the half. Mayfield throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Flush to his right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards, a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Second down, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns. Touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 3rd touchdown now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it when you're a dominant player.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit...
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
4-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield now. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Baker Mayfield.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Even. 4 down. Even. Check 24. Check 24. Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 10.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And 3 yards yards there, takes him to the 45.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, no matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tom Gurley, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
It just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
For Kansas City.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
This is Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular. Mike 50. You remember me?
To throw, Mayfield. And Adams has it, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Alert, 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 alert. Mike's 50. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check 31.
They go play action. Mayfield buying time to his left. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 and the 8. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
Goal at the 8.
Mayfield on play action. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A 2-yard
minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's Barkley, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they've been mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And now here is another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Who got 17? Who got 17? Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Following the interception, Mayfield looking deep for Adams. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at the 11. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain,
and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporter got to you.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You're not ready. You're not ready. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Shift, shift.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to try and go deep again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
29 is Mike. Hey, 43, 15.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Fourth down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go, and this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now look at him go.
One play at a time.
And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are on the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as he'll go for 2 here. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chiefs 31. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing the...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And the Chiefs are going to make the nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And it's third down.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Today's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.